Hey guys, made a few different videos these past couple of days. Will any of them get uploaded recently? Who knows? Um, but here I have this generic brush nickel track light fixture. There is no brand on it. Made in China. It's made in... Is that written up? 06, 07. 2007. June 2007. Luminaire. It's gonna get thrown out because we don't really have any use for it. Actually, I might strip the sockets once I pull the sockets out once I'm done with the video. But this was another free job site fixture. Seemed to get a bunch of those. My stepdad brought this because he thought that this was like better than our track light that we have upstairs in the kitchen, but just because that one has it has like these kind of like this one does, except this one it goes inside and holds the bulb, because these ones, the sockets are actually loose, as you can see. They're just kind of in there. Let's see, they're kind of loose. Whereas the one upstairs, the sockets are fixed down here, and there's little like chrome rings or like silver rings that go over, just like kind of twist on. It had 4 when we moved in. 2 of them got lost throughout the years with changing bulbs, so now it only has 2. I think I've been switching bulbs since we got this fixture. This was one of the EcoSmart ones. This one on the end here, as you can see, it's failed. But it still actually does kind of somewhat function. Because as you can see, it does lose power. When I replaced it with another one of these bulbs. The 4th one that was there. I'll take these bulbs out and keep them for upstairs. Like I said, I've already got the one in. This is like metal on the top. It's really hot. I'm trying not to burn myself so I can show you the label. There's 6 watts. 300 lumens, 3000K. Although, I think these ones are 3000K too. Yeah, 3000K. So are these ones, but these ones are a lot. Are these 3000K? Yeah, it says they're 3000K. But these ones are warmer than this one, than these ones. But this fixture, even if it has the 2 rings, even if the one upstairs has the 2 rings, I don't know. I kind of like that one because that one has been there since we moved in. So I like it. So yeah, this one's going in the trash. It was a very quick thought that was immediately said turn down. I thought it was kind of stupid. I thought it was a good idea, and then it was kind of stupid, is putting it here, and then I could have the thing. But I'd have one light that would not work because that bulb was out. And actually, this one has died. It has been dead like dead for several months now. I just don't have any bulbs to these GU10 bulbs. So that's why I'm going to keep those ones. I might throw that one away or just keep it, but make sure I write dead on it. But for some reason, for this fixture, it has some of these fixtures where these multiple bulb fixtures they're either wired where all these wires are like grouped together, like they're all like grouped together from the I didn't realize how long, grouped together from the factory. So all these wires would be like factory joined together and just be a white and a black out. But this one has separate things. So I got this idea. I have these 4 single pole Decora light switches. These two are Levita. These two are Leviton. This one's an older one. This one is what brand? Eaton. These ones are also Eaton. These are the older ones. There's a whole bunch of them upstairs. Yes, this is a green wire, but I think I could wire the 4 hot wires from the fixture, these 4 switches, and then have them individually switched. Why would you wouldn't ever need that, because again, there's only one power going to the fixture. Just got it wired to a 2-prong cord. Unless you had a spot where, well, you don't know unless you had a spot where it's, you have 2 switches, like for a ceiling fan, switch these 2 sides, or like the 2 middles and 2 outers. We could experiment with that too. But this is just going to be a random video of me messing with it. You don't really have to watch this video if you don't want to, but it's just a random video, to be honest. So I'm going to try something, and then I'll be back. Okay, scenario number 1. If I've wired this correctly, I have these three heads with the normal working bulbs on the switch, and that head on, just always on. Nope. I got the wires mixed up. Well, I guess this works. I got the wires mixed up, but 3 heads on a switch. You can kind of see the failed one lighting up there. Okay, so just basically added a switch to this one. So these 3 are switched on this one. And this one is that one. So now it's just like scenario 2. 3 are switched together, and 1 is switched on their own. Okay, modified it a little bit, so those 2, so the 2 sides are individually switched. I'm gonna set it up to where these two are on one switch. The inner two are on one switch and the outer two are on the other switch. I'm unplugging this now instead of just turning off the power strip. I don't know why. That is cutting off the power, but I can unplug it, so I might as well just unplug it, so. Okay, scenario 2, so I've got the outer two on this switch and the inner two on this switch, hopefully. See what happens. Yep. And the outer should be that one. And the little dim, oh there it goes, a little dim broken. Stupid DEL bulb. It's working. Okay. It loses life. Alright, hooked up, made these two sides individual. These two individual, so it's these two switches. This one I think is this one. This one here is that one. And then these two are still on this one. So, boop. Slowly comes to life. And this one, it's these two. Now, our next step is add this one to this one. Add this third one, this fourth one switch into the mix for this one. And then I might do like the one that I was doing, kind of like what I was doing earlier with these two switched, and these two would do it like this one and that one and that one and that one. I thought to myself, let's do it the other way. There is no other way. I guess I switched the wires, but then whatever. So I'll add this guy in for this one. Okay, all four switches separately wired in, all wired in. You can see I've got all of them bundled, all of them pigtailed. Yes, I know this is a green wire, green color wire, but it doesn't really matter. But these are all individually controlled, so number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So you can do any part or any combo basically that you want. Turn off the useless one. Next one, I guess, would be the one I said before with this one and this one on one switch, and this one and this one on one switch, which one isn't that hard. I haven't really explained how I've been wiring it up, but this one is just each of the 4 wires to the fixture, which are these little thin black ones to each switch. So basically this wire is gonna go under this switch. This wire is just gonna go under this switch, eliminate this switch. And then this wire is just gonna go under this switch and eliminate this one. Okay, so if I've done this right, this one and that one should be on this switch, and this one and that one should be on this switch. Let's find out. Yep. And when that turns on, it kind of like comes on like a CFL. And and then the reverse of this would just be, so these 2 wires would be on this switch. So this switch would do these 2, and this switch would do these 2. So it's basically the same thing. I'm gonna do one where maybe one of these is just non-switched directly from the cord, and then the rest of these are switched, and then like move the non-switched one down maybe or something. But that's my next idea, I guess. Okay, so I've got just the hot wire goes into the switch, and then this wire, which I think is that one, or it's gonna be this one, but whatever, goes in. So this is the always hot side, and the switch side is the rest of these. Let's see. Oh yeah, so you can see those 3 are on the switch. Oh, this finally give it the, oh no, there you go, it's coming to life slowly. Those 3 are on the switch, this is not. This is now a security light. This will never turn off. Well, unless the, power goes out. I could put this on a switch and then have, I feel like it did that already, maybe. I might have done that already. Yeah, I did that earlier, I think. But I'll move it down, so this one is individually, this one is the one that stays on all the time. Okay, so now this one is the constantly hot, and then these 3 are the switched one. This video is 20 minutes. Is that gonna... Are you alive, my friend? Oh yeah, there it goes. Slowly comes to life. And you know the drill. This one will be the switch. These 2 I don't have the rings in because I was switching the bulbs. And it's these kind of like press. These kind of like press in there and stuff. So it's a little difficult to get it out. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so I think this one is this one. Taking a gander. Nope. And I did this one earlier too. Okay, so the longer one of the longer ones, I guess that makes sense. Well, that makes sense logically. The longer ones are the middle one, the inner ones. The shorter ones are the outer ones. Let me fix this real quick. I just showed you this one out of order. But, yeah, these are, it's gonna be flipped in the footage. I don't think I'm gonna bother fixing it, because I've been using the pause function this whole video on the phone, so I don't think I can just straight upload this video. Yeah. Then there it is. Of course, the next logical step, the normal way, and the normal way, them all, if it's a regular fixture, the way it's supposed to be used, all on just one switch does the whole thing. Also, don't do this at home. Don't be messing around with light fixtures and expose the wiring on a bed. Don't do this. Don't do this. Electricity can be dangerous. It can absolutely hurt you or kill you if you don't know what you're doing. So, and I am not a licensed electrician. I don't think a licensed electrician would be messing around with an old light fixture and wiring it up in weird ways with switches and a power cord and a random power cord from an old Bose like sound system thing. That's what this cord is off of. I think so. Yeah, it is. It had a figure 8. This one had one of those like figure 8, or like it's a close the other figure 8 style, or it's not really. It had a figure 8 style on the end of this cord. I just literally just cut it off, but yeah. Save that. That's garbage. Now, I'm gonna take the sockets out of this thing and take this thing apart. I might as well show you that too, because why not? Or should I do that? I might as well, right? Because I could need the sockets for something. I don't know really what I would need them for, but more junk to go into my electrical chest there. That's kind of what that is. Stuff I've scrapped from stuff that has been thrown out. Good thing I plugged my phone in. It's at like low battery. Okay, cool. At a good angle. That's actually not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna need a pair of pliers, I think. Where is my pair of pliers? I know they were around here somewhere, which is extremely helpful. Come on. on. Yeah, they're under the clothes I haven't folded. That's where they are. Okay, so I don't know if I have to take this canopy part off, but I'm going to disconnect this one. We're going to take it apart. Okay. Shorter ones. Okay, turn off the power. I'm going to disconnect this switch and then just hook the cord right into the lights. Get that out of the way. Okay, so what I've learned from this is the shorter one